Three. What is up, guys? Your homeboy Daniel from Tiny Studio Production, and today for episode 16, we got Alexandro, aka Pop Culture. How you doing, brother?
How you doing?
So, what's up, brother? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
How you doing, guys? My name is Pop Culture, local artist here in the RGV 956 area, and I'm a muralist.
Bro, so I know you've done so much amazing art, bro. Like, it's been going viral, you know. One thing that we're discussing earlier, and I'm curious, you know, like, on how you growing up, like, was it taboo with art at your house?
Well, yeah. Well, most of the part, yeah. As growing up, it was really difficult to express my work. It was difficult, you know, with family members agreeing what I wanted to pursue in life, and it was very difficult. It was stressed in many ways, but I thank God, you know, I overcome that. It was like a little fear, you know, of what other people think of what I do. You know, what's their opinion. But I kind of like realized, like, it's what I want. It's not what other people want.
Yeah, bro. I've always been very fascinated with art because I suck at it, but my form of art is the music, you know. And you're actually the first person that I'm interviewing in the art, you know, and nice. I'm very grateful that you came. I know you're super busy, you know, with everything that you're doing. I'm very grateful. And well, I tell you, I'm passionate about the art. What about you with music? Do you like music? What do you jam to music when you're doing your art?
I'm pretty crazy, man. I listen to everything. I listen from jazz, opera, blues, rock, you know, electric rock, especially electric guitars, man. And with the blues, it's wonderful. I listen to everything, even guapangos when I'm painting. So it all depends on the mood. It all depends on the situation, how I'm feeling. And for me, music is life. Music is everything.
Since you listen to different genres, like, let me ask you, what are your top 5, like, or even if you say top 3, people in the music that you like, and it's in different genres. Like, what do you like? Like, let's start with Spanish. What do you like in the Spanish?
Man, Spanish. It will be Vicente Fernandez.
Classic.
Yeah. ¿Cuál es el otro? Oh man. Well, hay diferentes, ¿me entiendes? Como sí. Los también como Beto Quintanilla. Nice. For me, ¿me entiendes? Corridos. ¿Cuál es el otro? En español sería, man, ¿cuál es el otro?
Well, in Spanish, bro, like me, like I fuck with Tejano. I fuck with corridos. But one thing I've tried, bro, like, and you know, nothing personal with anybody, but I've really tried to get into banda, and I just can't, bro. I just
no.
Yeah, but to each his own. You know what I mean? I think the closest to banda, I guess, would be like, and I don't know if you consider it like Gerardo Ortiz, I believe.
O Grupo Firme también está.
Yeah.
Está allí, ¿me entiendes? Me gusta mucho Grupo Firme, con lo que es todos los de allá de Jimmy Humilde.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're pretty good. Como Nathaniel Cano. Yeah. He's a girl, ¿cómo se llama? Él está creciendo bastante.
Yeah. What about in English? What do you like in music?
English, man. There's a lot, man. It's a lot, man. Pero como que era, like, Gary Moore is one of them. Gary Moore, I would say Eminem. And Eminem, like the old school Eminem, not, you know, like the old stuff. School, yeah. The good stuff. And another one, it could be like, ¿cómo se llama este guy? As a Dance with the Devil. What's the name of this guy? What's his name?
Dance with the Devil.
Dance with the what's the name of this guy?
It's a name. That's the, what genre is it?
Immortal Technique.
Okay.
Immortal Technique is one of them as well. So you know, it comes with the Wu-Tang and other. You know, SPM was one of the greatest. Well, for me.
Yeah.
So.
Bro, what about how was 2020 for you? Did it affect you in any way?
Well, 2020 started like really hard, really bad due to the Kobe Bryant. You know, that's how I think it started going bad. But 2020 was pretty difficult. I lost my job due to COVID, but I s- it kind of like it was a blessing in disguise losing my job. So by that I started painting. So I started painting, and then from there I did several canvases, and then from there I did Kobe Bryant and Gigi on McKellen, and from there it took off to another level, and kind of it made me realize, you know, that what I really loved and enjoyed. So when I was working, I felt like I feel like I was just a slave to what people wanted me to do.
Yeah.
It was just
To the
like,
system.
yeah, it's like I got more to give, but I just can't give more because I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And so when COVID-19 hit, I started painting, and it was, and then I did that mural, and then from that mural I did Vanessa, and it's just it took off like
That was
to
a
another
beautiful
level,
painting, bro.
Thank you. And
What when did you start painting? How old were you?
man, I started doing graffiti back in 2007. Like as a kid, you know, you draw trucks and little things like that. You want to do something else, but you can't since you don't know a lot. But comencé with the graffiti in 2007. No, I went to like art classes, but they really didn't teach anything about art. Until I was in 12th grade, I met this teacher named Mr. Gorena, and he was the one that pushed me to another limits, you know, and like how to blend colors, how to do this, how to use the paint. And it was one year that year of teaching from him, it like that is what made pop culture right now. So it's from one year of art, he made a whole new beast, you know.
That's awesome, bro. You evolved through him.
Yeah.
And as far as like when it comes to art, bro, like there's different forms. Like, what do you like to do more? Do you like to draw graffiti? Do you like to paint on canvas? Do you enjoy more murals? What's your favorite thing to do in the art?
In the art, my favorite thing to do is probably just blending colors. Like if you give me a canvas and if you like, hey, blend a red theme, you know, something. I just enjoy that, you know, listening to music and painting a little a big canvas or whatever canvas.
So do you prefer canvas over murals, or what do you like?
No, like if to enjoy it, it could be like, you know, like if a ver, vamos a comenzar otra vez, sorry, pero
Yeah.
like I enjoy painting like something simple on a canvas, but I really love painting murals like on the big scales where people
Yeah.
can see and get inspired.
So canvas more like chill, day off, just relax,
Relax,
and
kick
kick it back. And
it
just-
back.
You haven't jumped into the digital yet, like on a tablet or on a computer. Have you tried anything?
No, not yet, man. It's been a year coming back, and so I want to get into other and to other ¿cómo se llama?
Like like other ways of
Of
the
art.
art.
Yeah.
I've heard some artists, bro, like some do the digital and some don't like it. Some would rather just do like organic. You know what I mean?
Nah,
But each artist is different. You know, some are they're just selective on what they want to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn everything, bro. I want to like that's the future, digital. In the digital world, that's the future, the
For marketing.
LEDs. Yes, exactly. So if you limit yourself, you're going to limit to other things, and I don't want to limit myself. I want to do more. But yet again, it's been almost it's going to be like it's going to be like a year now coming back to the art.
Yeah.
So ahorita I'm trying to learn everything I can with the murals, and then from there, if I get the opportunity, I'm gonna start learning the digital way.
Yeah. So what do you love about the Valley?
Man, what I love about the Valley, that's a good question. Man, it's the Valley. It's a lot of things in one place, but I love the Valley. It's my home. It has a lot of opportunities for everybody, and a lot of people don't see that we have we have a lot of talent, bro. And the artists, the music industry, photographers, de todo, models.
See.
And look, we have summer all year round, and we have like South Padre Island. We have a lot of things, bro. And for me, the valley is magical, and a lot of people don't see that the valley has something for us.
It's got so much to offer.
Yes, exactly. And it's a lot of places, man. A lot. Tenemos tanto, but some people they want to move out of the valley because they want to seek other opportunities, but they don't see that. They need to see that the valley has a lot of opportunities for everybody. Just look at me.
Speaking of the valley, yeah, bro, you're a big man, and you got so much potential, bro, and I feel like this is just the beginning for you, But speaking of the valley, bro, like what do you as far as restaurants, do you have a specific restaurant that you like?
Man, Delia's.
Delia's Tamales, or
yeah, but
nice.
Man, como quiera, there's some restaurants que sirven buenos tacos como el Pío. That one's pretty good. And but Delia's Tamales, man, it's just keeps growing and growing.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Bro, so on your art, bro, what style do you consider your art?
Well, it's pop art, but I have a little twist on it. When I used to do graffiti, I used to call my style. I used to do like, they used to ask me, "What style of graffiti you do?" I'm like, I do the style of no styles. I try to do like
your own thing.
Yeah, my own thing, and even if it's one thing, like let's say we're gonna do pop art, I want to create something inside that pop art. I don't want just like, it's pop art and that's it. I want to create something different. So it's like a little bit of everything.
What about alcohol drinks? What do you like? What do you like to drink?
Man, I'll probably take a Modelo and probably un tequila reposado o doble reposado.
Nice. Bro, on the murals, so when did you start painting murals? I know you did the graffiti, but was it around that time or was it just last year? When did you start?
I started graffiti probably. I started painting more when right after I graduated from high school. It was probably like 2011, 2012 when I started like really actually painting on walls. But from there I stopped, and I was working for all these years until like last year. I'm like, you know what? For many years I wanted to just quit everything and paint on do murals and do this for the community, and for so long I've been like held back until last year lo que pasó with Kobe. Like what, let me do Kobe. So I looked for walls, and that's how I got back into the murals, and then from the murals it went to with Vanessa, and then from there it's
So what drives you to paint, and who inspires you?
What inspires me is I think it's my mother. A lot of people inspire me, bro. Like you inspire me as the way you doing your thing. Like a lot of people inspire me as through every day. I see someone that inspires to
create the art,
create more, and to help other people. But I think my mother is one of the most inspirational people I've met.
Yeah.
She's the one that like, hey, échale chingazos, ¿me entiendes?
Yeah.
And don't quit. What I love about my mom is like, sometimes when I really feel down, she's like that, like she turns into that hardcore mom, like she'll tell you like, hey, like get the hell up, like it's that, don't be whining, like get sal, do something about it. And, like you feel like you can't do it, like why not? Like you think ¿cómo se llama? Like a veces me dice
she's your backbone. She encourages you. She's strong. Like my mom was my best friend too, bro. So I feel you on that, man. Like, I mean, moms are one of a kind. It's a one of a kind of love.
Yeah. I'm blessed that I got my mom. She's the one that like really pushed me to do something, and she had some doubts, at the beginning, but then from there, like we talked, and I think that's the most important, that you gotta talk to your parents that what you really want to do, and it's sometimes they don't understand, so you gotta tell them like, hey, look, this is a new era. This is something else that I want to do. This I want to create. I don't want to work, all my life. So I think that the thing is that you gotta communicate with your parents, let them know what you want to do. And sometimes it's very difficult, and it took me a lot of years, man.
Because they got a different mentality.
Exactly.
And back to what you said, that you get inspired on a daily, and that's how you create the art. That I feel like a painter and people in the music, they have that in common, in the sense that, like, you watch somebody that inspires you and you paint it. With the music people, like, they'll see somebody like going through something and they're gonna write a song about it, or they feel something personal, like they're gonna write about it. So writing and painting, you know what I mean, it's kind of like, it's similar to similar art, you know what I mean, but it's in its own form.
Yeah, a lot of people like there's a lot to paint, right? But
yeah,
I really like, sometimes I want to paint just to create controversy. ¿Cómo se dice?
Yeah.
Controversy, right? So
Yeah.
it's sometimes I just paint because I want to paint. Sometimes I paint because, like, hey, sometimes I go to people and sometimes people come to me. So it all depends. Sometimes they pay me to do it. Sometimes it's for free, and it's a blessing for me to just paint. So I don't care. Like, if you come to me and like, hey, you want me to paint something, I'm just gonna paint it. So, and I'm still gonna post it up.
As far as the murals that you've been making some noise. Have any of the family members reached out to you from the murals that you've done of their loved ones?
Yeah, a lot, man. I'm just talking about like all different races, got all colors.
What did they tell you, bro? Like, what do you hear from them?
First, I hear they tell me how good the mural is, but then I wanna when I speak with people and when I talk or speak, ¿cómo se dice talk or speak?
Sí, cuando hablas con ellos.
Cuando hablo con la gente, ¿me entiendes?
Sí.
Yo quiero escuchar the story. I want to hear their story, the way they feel, the way how is the situation going on, and I want to learn from them. It's more, I want to hear your story. Tell me your story, and they thank me. But for me, the most important thing is their story, and como más lo que me digan, como ¿cómo te puedo decir?
Like, do you get more like te da más ánimo? Do you get encouraged to feel well, like when they tell you like that you touch them in some way when it comes to their loved one? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because what you're doing is very thoughtful. You know what I mean? And not everyone's gonna put time out of their way, to paint about somebody.
Yeah. Por eso, como it's really difficult to like really like say something lo que es, because it's not just I'm talking about like black people, browns, whites, like all these kinds of people. They reach out to me telling me all these things, but not just farm workers. It's military people, it's veterans, it's cops, it's sheriffs, state troopers, and it's not them, it's more other people. It's a lot of people.
That's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Your skill, bro, your craft has so much potential to network with so many people, you know what I mean? And it's beautiful, bro. And at the end of the day, like, you're doing it because you love to do it, that's what matters the most. Like you're saying, like you love what you do, and throughout this whole passion, you get to meet a lot of people, you get to touch a lot of people, like emotionally.
Yeah. And I think it's every mural, it's every mural that I really, when I finish a mural and the family, and the people gather up and to see the inauguration of the mural, it's something else, man. It hits you every time, and it's
priceless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
It's something you can't buy.
Yeah, and when I start the mural, sometimes like they think it's not gonna look good, and then when I just tell the people like, hey, just look, be back, tomorrow, and let's see. But I love to see the reaction of the people. ¿Cómo te puedo decir?
No, bro. You like the results. Yeah. Like when it comes to like, I get you by that, because every time I like the artists that I've worked with, when they come in the beginning, like the very first time they come in and they record themselves and they love it, and they're happy about it, and then when I create the music video, the reaction after that, it's a price, bro. Like they feel real good about themselves, and they're very, like that's a price itself, you know what I mean? Like the way you make them feel, like one day we're gonna be gone from this earth, and we're gonna be remembered for shit like that.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the other one of many reasons I paint murals is because when I die, I want to leave my mark behind. I want to live forever as well. Like in the minds and the people who love me. I'm just like that. Like I want to live forever in that sense. That I left, but I left the mark. And I inspired. And I teach the other people, and I'm gonna leave that behind. And that those people are gonna remember me.
Yeah, you're gonna be known in history, because of what you did, and you're gonna stay alive through that, bro. As far as local talent, when it comes to like singers, painters, rappers, photographers, videographers, bar owners, like event people, like, is there anyone that you have in mind that you want to collab with?
I want to collaborate with that G Knowledge is one of them.
I got something pending with him. He's badass.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Alex Cantum, he's pretty good. The other artist you have, I can't remember his name.
Which one was it? The one I was showing you?
Sí, con el G Knowledge.
Oh, it's you're talking about which one? The one that's in G Knowledge, or the other rapper that I showed you?
No, the other rapper.
Oh, Matt M.
Yeah, it's Matt M. So it's he's pretty good.
Yeah.
And look, I don't have one particular artist I want to collaborate. If I could collaborate with every single artist, I think that'd be amazing, because they learn from me and I'm gonna learn from them.
Yeah.
And I think that is if you could, I'm trying to reach out to like many people as I can.
Yeah, the goal is like to create content, collab, and make some noise for the valley.
Oh yeah,
and not only the valley, but you make noise for the raza, bro. And
hell yeah,
I have so much fucking respect for that.
Que viva la raza.
Yeah, bro. What about like advice, bro? Do you have any advice for people that are starting in the arts?
Yeah, man. It's gonna be very difficult, guys. It's gonna be the struggle, man. Como este Juan Gary dice, the struggle and then the hustle, and it's true. You gotta overcome fears, overcome all these obstacles, and throughout the life. If you have something in mind, you gotta do it, man. And sometimes it's gonna be really really difficult. But if you could overcome that, at the end it's gonna be priceless. It's for me, it took over 10 years just to be here, and
it's paying off.
It's paying off. Thank God, man, because it was I didn't want to. I didn't want to be like, man, like I thought about it and did so much, and now it's gone, But I thank God that I thank God that for giving me a chance to do what I love, and I think that's really a blessing. Como le digo, it's gonna be really really difficult, but if you could overcome that, everything's gonna pay off.
Everything's gonna fall into place.
Yeah, everything's gonna come into place, and it's gonna be really, really difficult, man. It's gonna be really, really difficult.
Bro, I got this question from one of the painters here. They had asked me to ask you, what's a good brand of paint to use when it comes to murals and canvas?
The type of paint I use, it's Montanas. Puro Montana. It's a 94s and a hardcores. I used to play a lot with Rust-Oleum, and there's another brand, but it was more Rustos. And but look, if you want to go for cheap, you go to Walmart, get the Rustos, and get that. There's a go online, and there's a wing cap, which is that you turn that male can into a female can. Now you can use the tips, the fat tips, skinny tips. I mean, if you're working on a budget, go ahead and use those cans. I really I recommend those cans. If not, if you got the money, go get the Montanas, the golds, and the 94s, the hardcores, and those cans they last for years, bro. I mean, like they're not gonna faint. They don't fade away. I don't recommend the iron legs for outdoor. Yeah, those they really fade in a year. So the ones I recommend the most is Montana spray cans.
There you go, artists. That's some good info for you guys. So
Yeah.
you heard it from the goat, bro. So what was going through your mind when you were painting? Let's just start with like the kids in the cages.
Man, everything, man. Since everything, when you paint it's gotta be more. You know, you gotta see more than beyond. It's some people like think like, oh yeah, the kids in cages, but if you truly like see a video of them in cages and you try to be in their position, and you know, like, yeah, we got freedoms here. You got the freedoms of speech and everything, but they're in a cage. You think they got freedom, you know? And they're seeking a better life. It's not. It's the like como te digo that you. Oh, hold on, let me turn off my phone, bro. It's when I paint, man, like the kids in cages, I try to be in their position, and that's for me. I'm giving them a voice.
Yeah,
giving them a voice, man.
You're giving a lot of people a voice, bro.
Yes, a lot of people that they don't have a voice, you know. And there's a lot of Karens come out, you know. When I did that mural,
Karens,
puros Karens, you know, and like, hey, this and that and that. But yeah, my guy, look, yeah, like that. Yes, probably. They don't know, like, you know, how to get a visa and everything, you know. So I mean, no, it's not their fault. And what I'm trying to do is just have a little more respect for life, you know. Is try to treat other people as humans, you know. So
you have a big heart, bro, in the sense that like you're watching everything that the raza's going through, and you're like, how can I help? Like, you're thinking about that when like other people they're not thinking about shit like that.
No.
And you're over here like Vanessa, like, bro, like, you know what I mean, her missing, like, you know, like a lot of people were like I'd say like that it was, you know, in the news and stuff, but I feel like you're a big part of that, you know what I mean? You're a huge fucking part of that, and because of that, you know, like it got more, you know, it got more known, bro, and that's fucking crazy. That's amazing, you know, like that's beautiful what you're doing, dude. Like not a lot of people are doing that, you know.
In the valley, no conocían, like no conocían que era Vanessa Guillen. Sí. Like, como te digo, I spent 2 weeks looking for a mural, and every time I go to a mural, I'll be like, hey, quiero pintar una Vanessa Guillen, and me decían, ¿quién es Vanessa Guillen? And yo les decía, por esa es la razón que yo quiero pintarla. Vanessa Guillen es una soldado que está desaparecida. Su mamá la está buscando, no la pueden encontrar. ¿Cómo se va a desaparecer una mujer militar in the military base? So, eso es that's the outcry of Gloria Guillen. That's her outcry. Like, hey, how can my daughter be serving and be giving her life for the United States, and how can she get paid like this? You know, and if
you think about it, bro, like, well, I'm gonna bring it back to this, but let me ask you: growing up, we went through different superheroes. Who was your favorite superhero growing up?
El Chavo del Ocho, El Chavo del Ocho, Cantinflas, Vicente Fernández, ¿cómo se llama? Con mucho amor.
Walter Mercado.
Walter Mercado. Yeah, man, Walter Mercado. He was super positive, bro. Super positive. I was positive. And he would try to like give like un consejo, te da un consejo, and then you gotta das amor a alguien más. And sometimes we forget to do that. Like for me, like I forget to do that, and I go back to that, and I'm like, you know what, I gotta be better.
And the reason I say is because it sounds corny as shit, bro. But if you think about it, you don't have to say it, but I'm gonna fucking say it's like you're the hero for the raza. You know, you're the hero for. You got the voice, you know, you're with all this art, you're making noise, you're letting it known. You know what I mean? Some people just want to keep it under the table and shit, and you're bringing that shit to live and letting it known. That's a fucking hero, you know, and that's very admirable.
And probably like sometimes I don't care, man. Like I was just like, you know what? I don't like probably going through bullying a lot in school. I used to get a lot of bullying, you know, because of my size. Like I'm a little short, but I used to beat a lot of tall people, and I think it was that it's more than back in school, you know, I used to get bullied, and it was you and because of that, you know, it really plays like a really psychological part in your brain that, you know, and you don't want to do more because ahí están ellos, ¿me entiendes? Hasta que it kind of like it broke the camel's back. You know what? So I got into MMA. I was probably there for like 3 years, and I just went back and kick ass. And it was just like that, you know, like, hey, like I gotta strive, and that's life. People are gonna try to bring you down, like, oh, like, now look at that tiny stuff. No, you gotta keep on. You gotta show them what you got. Yeah. And don't stop for nobody, man. Don't stop for nobody. I'm not gonna stop for nobody. Like if 1,000 people told me I was never gonna be a good artist, but I told those 1,000 people that I am a good artist, bro. Yeah. And I don't care. Like
your ambition is skyrocket right now, so you're unstoppable.
I'm gonna go get it.
Do you got any shout outs? You want to shout out to anybody?
Shout out to Jose Martinez, aka Güero's team. I want to shout out to Alex Cantu, my boy, good guy. I want to shout out to Jerry Gorena. What else, man? I got Alamo Litz, man. Alamo Litz. Siempre me ha ayudado ese guy, man. He's really positive. You know, shout outs to Alamo Litz.
Awesome, bro. So where can people get a hold of you if they want to work with you, collab?
Man, they could get me on Instagram. It's pop culture. It's POPC_ultra, or Facebook Alex space Andro. My cell phone is 956-961-5139. You got a good idea. You got you got the cash. We're gonna do something big.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, this concludes your 16th episode with Alexandro, aka Pop Culture. And I'm humbly grateful, bro, that you're here, bro. Like, I appreciate your time, and I'm looking forward for you to come back and keep me updated on.
Because I got a whole book of stories, bro.
Oh yeah, bro.
From Mexico.
Yeah.
But I like so from Mexico all the way to the United States. It's been a journey, and not just a journey, bro. Like from knowing Spanish and coming to another country without knowing any word of English, it's a really big obstacle. And I think I've been a fighter all my life, and I'm blessed I'm here with you too, you know, porque I'm learning from you as well as you're learning from me. So
yeah, it's all teamwork, bro.
Hell yeah.
And there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. More are coming. And music, art, peace and love, homies.
Paz.